Hey, what's up, guys? I pushed to top 82 in the world early season. I know it doesn't matter because it's the early season, but I have some really good games I'd like to show you with LAVALOON Mighty Miners. So if you enjoy this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and please leave a comment to help my videos get promoted. Hope you enjoy. Alright, boys, here's the first game against Yahoo. I thought he was playing LAVALOONs because, you know, Yahoo's he's a pretty good lava player. So I just went lava in the back first play because I thought he was playing lava. It was a little delayed, okay? I was playing on stream. We were kind of just chilling, and I didn't know he was going to be playing drill, so that was definitely a little weird. I probably wouldn't have sacked all that goblin barrel damage or drill damage if I knew he was playing drill. I'd kind of just had a brain fart there, but anyways, we just decided to go here because against classic drill inferno decks, I can just zap his basically what happens is he goes Inferno Tower, I zap it, he goes Fireball, I go Skeleton Dragons. That's how it usually goes. But he had Cannon, so this was definitely better for me, although I'd rather face Dark Gob than Musketeer, clearly. So the good thing is the Musketeer leaves, we wait for the Fireball to come out, and then go Drags, and basically the tower's ours. It's pretty simple. It's really nice when he doesn't have Cannon, but basically the same thing happens versus the Drill Inferno, and you don't want to play defense a lot of the times when he's going to do stuff like that, because you'll go lava and then he'll try and pressure you, and then you'll have to spend elixir on playing defense, and now you can't break through and you just took a bunch of damage. So if you're going to go with the lava early like that, you need to full send it, back it up, don't play no defense. You just need to spend all your elixir on offense. So as you can see, we're up a tower. I mean, we're up like 500 damage, but that's good for me. So he goes Dark Prince over there, and I'm just like gonna go lava because you can spend a whole ass Dark Prince for 500 damage. I don't care. You go ahead, bro. Whatever makes your boat float, or whatever this saying is. So I just go with the Mighty Miner here to stop his drill, because why not? I don't want to take unnecessary drill damage, and now my Mighty Miner is gonna help out on defense. So I just went with the balloon here, I believe. Or sorry, no, I went Fireball Zap. Because, I mean, if I ballooned there, he would have just cannoned and then dragged us all over the place, and then fireballed the pups and the loon there, so that wouldn't have been good. But I just decided to do this because if I do this and then go with the drags, he wouldn't be able to fireball them at the same time, and now he doesn't even have enough elixir to fireball. So we got a nice amount of damage there, and I just fireballed and quickly went with the tombstone, and we're chilling, completely even damage. I'm trying to save my Mighty Miner for the drill, since we can full counter it if we like stuff it up under there, you know. See, look, I think I'm gonna stuff it up under there. No, I didn't this time. I ignored this one because I wanted to build up a push, and I only took like 500 damage from that drill, so it's completely unnecessary to go over defend that when now I have a big push on the board, because I decided not to defend it, if you know what I mean. And so I thought I would catch a cannon there. It would be pretty cool. I didn't catch a cannon there, but as you can see, Mighty Miner coming in hot here, just because I don't trust the tombstone to fully wrap up the Dark Prince right here. And then the fireball is not in hand, so we do manage to kill the Musketeer, and we're back to pretty much even damage. And if you would look at that, the Mighty Miners actually killed 2 Dark Princes. That's pretty dope. Getting a lot of value there. And as you can see, we stuffed the tombstone up under there, the Mega Minion helping out as well, and we take no goblin hits from that drill. And that was a little bad Lava Hound because the Musketeer goes for the Mega Minion, so that was a slight mistake there on my part. I would have, if I could have gone back and fixed it, I would have played the lava a little bit higher. But I'm forced to just go zap the Dark Prince because, I mean, at that point, my lava push is not guaranteed any damage, and his Dark Prince is about a charge, so he can't let that happen. But here his fireball's out, so I go with the drags as well, and we're getting a bunch of damage from this one dragon over here. He's doing the Lord's work over here, and I tried to hit a bomb last second and sadly didn't get it. That would have been really good for us if we got that bomb, though, because I think he does 444 damage. So, yeah, that would have been huge. And he's prediction fireballing things now, which I thought was a little dumb. But I had to go with the zap there just because, you know, you got to be careful with the stab goblins, bro. They're so damn fast. It's like they're off Coke and Adderall. It's like they stab you so fast. But we had to shove that Mighty Miner, I think, as close as we could get to the drill. We had the skeleton dragons helping out, and luckily we bought enough time for us to go take his tower. So very good match against Yahoo, even though I thought he was playing Loon and he wasn't. We've got the one and only Nate here, playing this completely random spell cycled thing that it took me 5 minutes to beat, but we beat it, and it was insanely close. And I thought he was playing his normal deck, you know, so we were just chilling. You know, Nate is the minor control YouTuber. He's really good, in case you guys don't know who he is. And so I saw the log, the scan, and then I see the knight, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe he's just playing his deck with knight instead of dark prince, which is kind of stupid, I thought. But I mean, I have no reason to think otherwise. And you know, my chat, my Twitch chat, they will not use the Royale alchemist bot to save my life. You know, they would. What are they there for, bro? They're just there to roast my hairline and stuff. They don't use the bot to tell me what my opponents are facing, which is so stupid. But I decided to go with the lava here, I think. Maybe. I think I went with the lava here because I was thinking, my thought process was like, okay, he's got the dark, or the knight and the miner probably. So how is he going to pressure me? He's not. So I just go with the mighty miner there, and it's simple. And here I started to figure out what he was playing the hard way. I see a Tesla, I'm like, oh, well, minor control with Tesla, free matchup. I go ahead and fireball it, and then a second one comes in. Mirrored Tesla is not something I want to see. And so we end up getting no lava chip damage, and he just deliveries there, so that was kind of rubbish skeleton dragons there, but I mean, it is what it is. The Royal Recruit is going to get like one hit, so I usually ignore them. But then I realized I was in for a treat. This game against it's just so stupid. Minor control, spell cycle control. You just stall, abuse broken defense for 5 minutes and win off of rocket cycle. I mean, he can literally get away with just throwing rockets at my tower in single, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because it would have been stupid to just like solo loon or lava loon high, because he's got 2 Teslas. He's got 2 Teslas. There ain't shit we can do versus 2 Teslas, bro. Ain't nothing you could do. So I just decided to go with the mighty miner in the back, because my thinking was if we keep him on the board, then we'll have the 3-card cycle and it'll be pretty cool. And I go with the skelly drags in the middle because I thought that was a smart play and I was going to do something, and I ended up not doing anything. But yeah, I mean, the lava died, and that's when I realized it was going to be really hard, because my thinking was if we could get enough time to get around to like 2 sets of skeleton dragons or 2 loons, then we could possibly get some lava chip damage. But the problem is my lava was dying before I even had a chance to do that, so that kind of sucked. But I mean, just the goal here is take no damage, don't give him rocket value. I decided to try and go loon opposite lane because I wanted to see what would happen there, and nothing happened. I mean, come on, the Tesla 2 shots my skeleton dragons, dude. What do you want me to do? What do you want a poor man to do? You know, against the level 16 Tesla, level 14 Tesla, rocket delivery, skeletons, e-spirit, you know, it's just such a pain in the ass. And we're down a bunch of damage here. But I was thinking, I mean, maybe we'll try mighty miner swapping, maybe. I was just fumbling for ideas at this point because I didn't want to keep doing the same thing over and over. I tried to go with a high balloon so we could maybe take out the Tesla, and he manages to hit both the mega minion and the balloon, so that was a terrible play. I'm just desperately trying to get any damage, and we still haven't got any damage in like a minute. And it's just a pain in the ass, and this is boring, but it would get very intense in triple, because I think in triple he decided to start throwing rockets at my lava hounds, and then we were down a ton of damage and needed to make it up. But I'm thinking here we just need to start fireballing his tower. Just fireball the tower, fireball the Tesla, force his possibly try and force him to use his mirror on something else. So that's what I would do. That's what I would do there. I think that ultimately won me the game. He went with the rocket, so I went lava and loon, and I tried to bait out his second rocket. That way, I could actually stack stuff behind this, and now he can't mirror his Tesla. So he's just got 1 Tesla on the board there. And so we go ahead and fireball it. We actually don't hit the knight, sadly, but we're just getting the fireball damage. And my thinking is, if we can prevent him from going with the rockets on my towers, I can get more damage than him using fireball. So I go lava at the bridge here, and I'm trying to not let him get a rocket on our tower. He has to rocket the balloon. There we go. So we're going to hit that, and we get Death Bomb there, which was absolutely huge. Zapping it, the delivery comes down, but we're getting Death Bomb, some pup chips. I get 1 fireball down, mighty miner, and I'm cycling my cheapest cards to try and get back to 1 more fireball. We zap, and dude, it is so close. Look at this ending. We go with the zap. In 3 seconds, we get a fireball down. He has a mirrored rocket coming down. And at the last possible second, I get a fireball connection. And we win by barely like 100. I think it was 99 HP. And that's just absolutely crazy. And I just BM'd because it was on stream. We beat Nate. It was a tough matchup. And I beat him within like a millisecond of the game ending. So I thought that was awesome. Enrique coming in here. He is playing Splash Yard with the Mighty Miner. And I can beat this deck sometimes when he has Skeleton King. It's very hard though. I can beat it when he has Valkyrie sometimes. I'm getting better at this matchup, but with the Mighty Miner, it's just so weird. It's like it creates a whole new way of playing against this deck because I mean I've got to respond to him now with like tombstones, and I've got to watch out for lane swaps and all this heebie-jeebie stuff, and it's just really a pain in the ass. But I mean we managed to wrap him up with just a tombstone there, so we're fine here. And I was thinking he was playing a LAVALOON. I think he was playing LAVALOON. And then I saw the Ice Wizard and the Baby Dragon. I was like, oh, okay, he's not playing LAVALOON. So we just forced out a poison here. It's a 4-for-4 trade. We're going to kill the Baby Dragon almost. So, I mean, I'm perfectly fine. We're forcing out the poison is actually nice because it makes it so that he can't... He doesn't have a ton of elixir for a counter push, and if we have to use Skelly Drags on defense, then he can't poison them. So ultimately, or a tombstone, he can't poison the tombstone on their tower. So I think forcing out a poison on defense is very important. We just go with another Lava Hound here. I'm thinking if he goes with like a Mighty Miner Graveyard, I'll block it at the bridge. We're just chilling. That's what I always do versus Graveyard. I try and block their tank at the bridge so that my tower can target the skeletons from the graveyard. Because that's, you know, the Skeleton Dragons are... I've already explained how the Skeleton Dragons are like mini Joe Bidens running around, you know. They're completely useless and bad for America, but... it is what it is. It is what it is. We don't need to get into politics. I mean, if electing Kanye West or Donald Trump helped the Skeleton Dragons get a buff, then I'm all for it, man. That's all that matters at this point. So I just zapped the skeleton, and we managed to go up a good 1,300 damage, which is just fine there. And I decided to sack the Mega Minion because there's no, I mean the Baby Dragon, because there's no need to waste like a Mega Minion on this. But I mean. The Skeleton Dragon, back to the Skeleton Dragons being little Joe Bidens, they're just idiots. They don't know how to counter a graveyard unless they're being helped out by the tower, and even then they still take some damage. So, you know, as you can see, they need a lot of help. They're like little special ed students. They need a lot of comfort, love, attention, and even then they still don't do anything. But we need to block things at the bridge in order to give them a chance. Dude. So we just zap there so the balloon doesn't go any further. I believe just Skeleton Dragon here. He poisons everything close, and the Ice Wizard gets eaten alive immediately. So we get a a loon connection and a loon bomb. And just like that, I mean, it's already over. He goes in with another graveyard, but I mean, it's over at this point. We got a tombstone, Mega Minion, Mighty Miner. It's over. We just go Fireball, we go Zap, and then we just cycle cards to get back to our last Fireball, I believe. I think the Mega Minion kills this tower here. Yeah, so we didn't need to get another Fireball down, but yeah, it was a pretty good matchup against Enrique, and I think we played it really well, and I don't think he utilized his Mighty Miner to the fullest extent either, so, you know, that's pretty good for us. Alright, we've got Lastic coming up here, and once again, chat did not help me with the matchup. I was completely confused. I had no idea what was going on, and my chat was not helping me today. And so eventually, we figured out what he was playing. It's some old weird Lava Miner deck with E-Dragon and Mega Minion, and we're gonna start sometime in the future, aren't we? He goes Arrows, I go Mighty Miner in the back, he goes Cage, so I'm just thinking, what on earth is he playing? And so he goes Miner. Let's go with the Mega Minion. We're just chilling, trying to figure out what he has, and the Mega Minion will help out in case he tries to back up his Goblin Brawler, because the Goblin Brawler can, you know, even though he skips leg day, he can be a menace. And so I thought that was a good play there to try and get rid of the E-Dragon, but sadly he put a freaking Lava Hound in front of his E-Dragon, which I did not see coming, because, once again, chat doesn't help you with matchups. And so he goes with, I thought those Skelly Drags were a good play, and then he goes with Fireball, and I'm dumbfounded. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. And all I know is that, hey, I know he's playing lava E-drag, fireball arrows now. So what am I going to have to do to break through this matchup? I think at this point I had realized what deck the stragglers in my chat have finally convinced me or shown me what deck he was playing. So I decided to go in here with a Loon and Fireball Zap because I'm thinking the E-Dragon isn't enough to stop a Lavaloon push, and he has Mega Minion. So I'm sitting here waiting for his Mega Minion, getting back to one more Fireball by cycling getting back to Fireball Zap by cycling the Mega Minion. Fireball Zap comes down as fast as I could get it to come down, and so just like that we're getting some easy damage, and he decided to not... I don't know, he had like a mental breakdown or something. He missed his fireball and his arrows. So he went down a tower there. And if he didn't go down a tower, we would have just done the exact same thing again. And a lot of the time, you can force these players, Lava Miner players, to spend all their elixir on defense. That way, once you're done with your push, you can just make sure you wrap up the Lava Hound with just like a Mega Minion or Skeleton Dragons. And he has nothing to kill them with. And so, yeah, I mean, it was just over at this point, you know. We forced him to spend barbs over there so he could back up his lava, and it would just be GG's at this point. So one last matchup here for you guys on my early season push. All right, we've got Sanchez 7 Links as the last matchup here today, and he was playing Goblin Giant Zappy's Bats. That's a little, I think, you know, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I'd rather face Zappy's Bats than E-Wizard. Even though there's two of them, we have to spend 6 elixir to get rid of an E-Wizard, so it's a pain in the ass. I don't want to spend 6 goddamn elixir. I gotta deal with Goblin Giant, Dark Prince, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Rage every 25 seconds. I don't want to be spending elixir on trying to kill an E-Wizard, so, you know, being able to just fireball the Zappies and zap the Bats is really nice for us here. Although it is definitely still difficult to defend the Goblin Giant and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. And I attempted to, and I mean, I think we managed to kill the Mini P.E.K.K.A. before he got a hit, which is crazy. I love the Mega Minion. Thank you so much, Poppy. Mega Minion Big Daddy moment. I love the Mega Minion, man. I can't get enough of the Mega Minion. But anyways, we're down to 1700. Whatever. You know, we couldn't have defended much better than that. So it is what it is. Not too worried. There is a slight problem here. Slight problem arises in the Golden Knight, because I can track cycle pretty well, but when the champions get involved, no, we are not counting cycles with champions involved. It's just too complicated, you know. So we're gonna have to be real careful. But I just decided to go with the lava there because, I mean, I'm just gonna go drags on this Goblin Giant Mini P.E.K.K.A. It's not a big deal. The skeletons are gonna wrap up his because he doesn't want to zap here. He has to zap to reset the Mighty Miner. So he doesn't want to zap on anything other than the Mighty Miner. So we prevent getting 3 crown, taking too much 3 crown damage. Here we just fireball, and I believe we just get a loon popping in here pretty soon. And there's nothing you can do about it. His air counters are out, so we're just chilling in the hood or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But he rages his tower, which I think was a big mistake from him, because I can barely deal with the Goblin Giant Mini P.E.K.K.A. So if you're gonna Goblin Giant Mini P.E.K.K.A. Rage, then I definitely can't deal with it. So I don't know why you're just like wasting your rage spell. I feel like that's dumb, but I decided to go with the lava here just to block the Mega Minion. And I'm thinking, oh, he goes Goblin Giant other lane, but there's no Sparky, so I mean, okay, this is a bit of a problem, but I just go with the Mighty Miner. I go with the Zap. We get another Tombstone down because he wastes his Zap, and now he can't kill the skeleton, so the Mini P.E.K.K.A. sits there long enough for me to take his tower, and sadly, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. targeted the freaking... Oh, sorry, the Mega Minion targeted the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't know why, but it is what it is, and we managed to clutch it up in the end. So, good game, and... that's pretty nice for us there. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I can make up for tilting last season by doing really good this season.